So in this video, I'm going to discuss how you do not need to go to the gym or do workouts to lose the belly, lose weight, get back in shape, get in the clothes. Now, I myself, up until 2 years ago, you could consider a gym bro. I was always in the gym lifting weights until I basically come across a bit of an issue. And that issue is I've been diagnosed with chronic migraines, okay? And what that means is whenever I exert myself or do anything strenuous or weight related or running or anything, it triggers a migraine in my brain, okay? And what this means is basically at the moment I am limited to just basically walking and basically sorting my diet out for to stay in shape and weight loss. And by doing this, I have been able to stay in shape and keep the body fat off, in a nutshell. Now the thing is, I'm a personal trainer. I help people over the internet to lose weight, and the funny thing is the majority of people that come to me, they actually don't want to go to the gym, and they actually end up just wanting to basically do what I'm doing now. And what they do is they're walking the dog, walking the baby in the pram, and ultimately what it does come down to is weight loss and fat loss is just really a diet, okay? And basically, if you can sort your diet out, you can pretty much do anything you want. And basically what that means is, like I just said, you can just use your daily activity to as your workout per se. The goal of this is to burn calories, obviously, but the main goal is to make you feel good. Like when I do a walk, I aim for like 15 to 20,000 steps a day. It makes you feel good. It's the equivalent of doing a workout, in a nutshell. Like when I've done a walk, I get that same endorphins as when I've done a workout. And this helps obviously burn calories, burn fat, but it gives that mental boost, and it helps you eat better, eat healthier foods, okay? I find if I stop doing my walking, I'm more likely to basically eat total junk, eat more calories, all of this stuff, okay? So through helping hundreds of people on the internet who have lost weight, a lot of them were just tracking the steps, counting the calories and tracking the body weight daily, and all they would do is just upload it to me and I would check it. And in a nutshell, providing they were in a calorie deficit, getting the steps in and weighing themselves, their weight consistently would go down. So but the good thing about this is if you start to lose weight, body fat, you are indirectly or directly going to start losing the belly that you want to lose, the back fat, any problem areas you've got. So you don't necessarily need to do resistance training for this. Ultimately, when you lose body fat, you are going to reveal your true body shape, okay? So I haven't done any resistance training in like 2 years. Obviously, I'm not as lean as I was because I was doing resistance training. However, because I haven't been doing it in 2 years, I would have thought that I looked, and this is going to sound bad, but I would have thought that I would have looked a lot worse, okay? But the simple act of keeping my body fat low enough, it reveals my true genetic body shape. I've got a natural muscle mass, which my body will naturally maintain, whether I am lifting weights or not. So at the moment, so long as I keep my body fat low via doing my steps, and walking, so to do my steps and a diet, okay? Now there's something which I have noticed, which I'll be totally honest. It's November now, halfway through November, and I've not really been tracking my calories, okay? I've been going, it was my 40th about 2 weeks ago, and I've been going for carveries, where you're stacking up the food and all that stuff. And in a nutshell, when you're not tracking your calories, it's very easy to overeat. Okay, it's very easy to go into a calorie surplus, and this is where you just start to gain fat. So even myself right now, I'm going to be totally honest with you, I've started to notice that because I do weigh myself quite regularly to keep track of where I'm at. My weight is gradually creeping up, and it's hit a point now where I'm like, no, that is like the cut off now. So I need to lose about I would say about 5 pounds, probably about 3 to 4 of that is probably fat. 2 pound of that might just be water weight, which needs to drop. But yeah, today I've stood on the scales. I've not seen this weight in quite a while, and I'm like, this is a little bit concerning for me. So all I need to do now is, my activity is perfect. I don't need to do any more steps. I'm doing 15 to 20,000. So all I need to do now is just literally just start tracking my calories again. And I usually just aim for about 2,500 calories. And that will basically, for me, start to facilitate fat loss. And if I stick to that for a few weeks, this weight will be gone pretty fast. Okay, in about 2 to 3 weeks, these 5 pounds will be gone for me, and that is at a mild deficit. Okay, well, what I mean by that is I'm not reducing my calories too much, but I will still lose weight pretty fast on that on those calories. So, but obviously, I am quite close to my baseline weight, which means I'm not really totally overweight. If somebody has quite a lot of weight to lose, they can drop it very, very quickly and see significant results pretty fast. Okay, because I've had people join some of my online programs, and they will lose, like, 20 pounds in 8 weeks, 24 pounds in 8 weeks, 10 pounds in 3 weeks, all of this stuff. Okay, so just to sum up this video, if you're somebody, well, like me at the moment, who I can't really do much, or you don't really want to go to the gym and you don't want to work out, okay, that is not an issue. You can do that, providing you're following some sort of system. It is quite difficult if you're not doing that, because ultimately your diet does need, the diet is the most important thing, but your diet really does need to be spot on. Your diet is like pretty much all of the results in a nutshell. The steps are there to, let's say, make you feel good, and they help you stick to the diet and burn the calories. Okay, so yeah, if you're struggling with losing weight, you want to get back to how you used to feel, my online coaching program is called the Phoenix Transformation, and this is for people who have just had enough, and they want to lose weight, lose fat. They don't want to go to the gym. They don't want strict diets. They just want to follow a framework which can fit into their lifestyle, and they want to lose weight while, walking the dog, doing the housework. They've might not have time for workouts, but so long as you're following a certain framework and a certain system, you can start to lose that belly, face fat, back fat quite consistently without guesswork. Okay, if that's something you're interested in, you can just check the link on my main page on my YouTube profile. I'm not going to put a link in the video because YouTube seems to stop the reach of the video. So if you go to my main YouTube page, subscribe while you're there, and check the link, and go from there. If you're interested in, you want some help. Like I said, I'm an online personal trainer from Manchester in the UK, and I've helped hundreds of people to lose weight without the gym, workouts, all of that stuff. Okay, so yeah, so it can be done, no concerns. So long as you've got the desire and you want to lose that weight and get back to feeling great, feeling good in your clothes, that's just totally easily doable. So like, subscribe, comment. Till next time, take it easy. Bye.